The first company, I wasn't really a partner in. I was with the company that was a staffing company. I've been a recruiter headhunter, if you didn't know, for the past 16 years. I still am. I probably will, in one way, shape, or form, always remain a headhunter or recruiter. But we took that business, and I was on there, and I didn't know much. I was learning things as I went along, and went from like $0 basically, just enough to operate, and we went to $12 million a year, won awards in the Philadelphia 100 and the Inc. 500, and it taught me so much over the 5 years that I was there, of how to adapt and how to overcome certain obstacles, how to operate on a smaller budget and still make things happen, how to do things the right way. You learn really quick that customer service becomes key, and providing value for that amount of money becomes key. So that was the first real kind of business that had things that came up with awards and being recognized and creating some big numbers. That wasn't my first business. My first business was in 1999. Got involved in flipping houses in real estate very early on. Wasn't popular. There were still no TV shows about it. Nothing that was popular about it on TV. It was giving some money. How it happened was a friend of mine, a really good friend of mine, was sitting next to me, and we were at a party or a bar. Now it gets fuzzy after all these years. And his older brother, came up and said, "Hey, you guys are making some money, and if you want, I can, get you some money in return if you invest in. I'm doing some real estate work." No idea what he was doing. I couldn't tell you where the houses were located, but we trusted Sean, and I said, "All right." So we got together. 3 of us got together, $5,000 a piece, and Sean, we gave him $15,000, and it was about 5 weeks later he came back and he had a check for, I believe it was 23 and change. It was just under $8,000 a piece. So we made $3,000 a piece on our money relatively quickly, and we did it again and again and again and again, and it was a lot of fun. Obviously, making money, and it had no way, shape, or form to even track anything. It was just throwing it in, but it really opened some ideas, gave me some tremendous ideas on like what the power of real estate could be, and flipping houses at that time. It led into real estate, where I started buying and holding properties, and started off with 4 partners, and things went well. This was in 2000 to 2004, and then things kind of hit the skids due to partners just not really interested in continuing on, and we had done a lot. We made a lot of money, and we lost a lot of money too. Learned a lot of lessons, and I'll get into part 2 in real estate in a minute. But getting into all those things, and touching upon it, and when you get into an environment where you're creating things and you're having fun with it, it becomes a living entity, and you come up with a lot of problems, a lot of good things and a lot of bad things, and a lot of challenges, not necessarily problems, a lot of challenges that you have to overcome, and you learn pretty quick who's in with you and who's not. And it's very interesting and fun, and you can learn a lot in a hurry, you can lose a lot in a hurry, and you can gain a lot in a hurry. To me, I have it no other